luck, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, University of Texas, El Paso. Ready to go here. Putting in the arming fuse for their engine system. Plane making beeping noise. University of Texas, El Paso opted for a very sleek fuselage. They have a tricycle landing gear with almost a T-tail. Not exactly a T-tail. It looks like their horizontal stabilizers and control surface are about halfway up the rudder. Similar to how a B-1, for instance. Rockwell's B-1 has a tail similar to that. Let's see if this thing performs like one, though. There we go. Oh, she's got crazy power. Look at that thing. All right. Now, once again, the University of Texas El Paso here is in mission 2. So it is a cargo mission, but they've opted for minimum requirements for cargo, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. They're probably aiming to score points with other different types of missions. Rio's flying great. That's the name of their plane. Doing the 360-degree turn. Oh, they got a little warning from the judge for getting a little far away on that 360-degree turn. Okay, circling around through 3 and 4. Oh, having a very sleek fuselage like that is really going to make the plane a lot lighter, and it's really going to blow that thing around. Oh. Not sure if that's pilot-induced, but there seems to be a lot of roll oscillations happening with this plane. Going through the 360-degree turn. Now, once again, for mission 2, your objective here is to see how many laps you can do with cargo in 5 minutes. Once again, Rio flying beautifully through there. So the team flying right now is the University of Texas El Paso flying the Rio airplane. This is mission 2 for them. They're carrying 3 ducks and 1 puck. It looks like they're having a little bit of trouble with that crosswind there, but crosswind isn't necessarily a bad thing when you're up flying. It's just when you get back down, taking off and landing with a wind that's blowing across the runway instead of down or up the runway. Can be, well, actually a tailwind is probably not great either. You really want to go into the wind during takeoff and landings. But you get neither of that here. You get neither of the benefits. Wind's blowing out of the southwest here, which is across the runway. This runway does go north-south here. Rio flying really high up in the air here. I always say altitude is the best insurance here. So if the wind's going to blow the plane around, give yourself some altitude, better chances of recovery if something does go wrong. Now, nothing has gone wrong here. University of Texas El Paso with their cargo flight, performing great thus far. Oh, looks like the wind's up off the runway a little bit, or getting a little sketchy. Okay, doing 360-degree right turn on the back part of the track. You gotta be careful. The plane's flying high enough where the sun might come into play with being able to physically see the plane. Doesn't seem to be a problem here, though. Okay, once again, for a Mission 2 flight here, you're supposed to see how many laps you can do around the track in 5 minutes. Should be getting more, okay. Okay, all right. Pilot looks to be circling around for a landing here. Okay, bringing it in. Rio's coming in for a landing. Oh, that crosswind, see it? Oh, okay, all right. Nice! The crowd goes wild as University of Texas El Paso completes their second mission with their Rio plane. It's the best cheering section I've seen thus far. That's great. Okay.
Hold the fuse as soon as you get there.
All right. Ground crew's going to recover the Rio off the runway. Chris, you're back with me. Who do we have up next?
Up next, we've got Team 73 coming from the University of North Carolina at Charlotte, flying their plane, the Nemesis. This is Mission 2 with 10 ducks and 3 pucks. A good piece of information about this plane. This plane is entirely 3D printed. We're talking the wheels, the propeller, everything on this plane has been 3D printed.
Cool. All right. So Team 73, UNC Charlotte here. Okay, we've seen a lot of different planes made out of different materials here. I've seen plastics. I believe the Ohio State has a poster board airplane made out of construction board. 2-day build for them. Pretty impressive. This one is entirely 3D printed.